Welcome back with another Tech Talks with Priyanka. And today I have came up with a very interesting video, Women in Data Science. So let me just share my screen with you so that we can just be online. And okay, so, right. So I'm here with a very interesting topic. I wanted to discuss this with you all since long, but now I think, is the right time. So let's discuss about women in data science, the challenges, the opportunities, and the resources, and as to how you can make your career in data science. Okay, so I would just make a disclaimer first, because this is really important. Since when I talk about only women video, that doesn't mean that it is a biased video, quote unquote. If you are not a woman, then also you can watch this video, because sharing is always good. You can share this information to any of the women you know. Pass it on, let them know that there are abundant opportunities for them. So if you're not a woman, it doesn't make any sense that you could skip it. Okay. And this video is not to hurt any of the feelings, sentiments, emotions, thoughts, or anything of any community or anyone, jati, samudai, everything, anything. I have no intention to hurt their feelings. So yes, now moving ahead and now I have faced my fear. Now I am moving with freedom to share the entire video with you. Okay. So what does the number say? Let me just walk you through a little number here and tell you that this is not me who has come up with this, first of all, report. This is through the World Economic Forum Global Gender Gap Report 2018 BCG research, which says that women are disastrously underrepresented in data science and analytics, and they altogether they have just 35% of the STEM degrees, that is in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics degree, and only 15% of them are working in the data related jobs, and only 9% get the leadership roles. So that's quite screwed, and this is really, we can see that this is a male dominated industry. All right, now what are the challenges? Coming on to the challenges, actually. So I would say that the first one is the conditioning. I have also came across various YouTube videos, and I did a research, and this was also one of the factors that the way you're brought up, the way you're conditioned, your mind, it is just a tabula rasa. It's clean slate, but since childhood, the girls are being fed like, it's in the blood. Coding is something which is manly, and in computer science, men can do that. Is there any scientific proof or studies which just support this hypothesis? Why do you buy this lie? And why do you have to say this lie? Are you afraid of women? Come on. This stereotyping, it just, bringing up a girl child like this really, robs her potential of claiming what she really deserves. So don't feed her your own thinking. Let her explore her own talent, her own interest in data coming years. And maybe she is a very good coder, maybe she is very good in technically, but because of all these feeding, the ecosystem which you're giving her is not conducive to her growth, right? And so she feels that, no, I might not be able to do that. This happened with me, so we'll share this, okay? And then next is the work-life challenges, you get employed in data science. Now, the second challenge is the promotion. Even if you're working as a data scientist, what are the likely chances that you reach to the top leadership ladder? And that is only 9%. And there's so many women data scientists who are still struggling with this thing. This is really, really a struggle. Another thing which is a challenge is like a skilled workforce. We do not have skilled females or say males also in the data science field who could really enter into industries and they could really find the talent. So if you have it, there are many companies and industries who are giving fair opportunities for women also. I'm not saying that all are same. I cannot, label them as stereotypes, but there are opportunities. There are women who are at the helm of any organization. So now coming to other challenges, it's not just one, just three, but there are many. The data science field itself is very demanding and dynamic, and it needs constant upgradation of your skills. And every time you have to keep on learning so that You have to be abreast with the technology. You have to know the latest trends, and you have to be always on your toes. So because of this demand, women really, they take on professions which are less demanding because they have got various responsibilities of the family and also in-laws. So uh, this really becomes very hectic to balance all these things. And hats off to the women who are really doing this thing. The next is ecosystem. So I talked about this ecosystem in the conditioning part itself, that if you do not have a supporting environment and people around you, this becomes really very hard. The thing which could be achieved in just 1 year or 2 years, it takes really a long time for you to achieve that thing because of your supporting environment and the people who are there with you. Not only this, there are other challenges like cultural, social, economic, financial, political, and global. I'm not here to scare you about so many challenges so that you do not come into data science, but I'm here with some solutions. The opportunities. Now I'm talking about opportunities after these challenges. We know life is not that easy, but these challenges make you so strong from within that you're ready to take any opportunity which God throws your way. Okay. So now I'm coming to a story, and this is a very fascinating story I came across. And of course, this girl is not Ankita, and this is a story of Ankita who was belonged to some remote part of India. In 2015, she pursued her passion and she applied for some data science workshops. She followed that, studied, and secured her master's from totally funded from that organization. Now she's working as a data scientist in Silicon Valley. I would like to share her story and what she did actually, so that it might also help us. Some click. So what she did actually and where she approached, she was just as most of us, not confident enough that whether she would be able to make it. But she had one thing very clear. She had to work outside India. And that she pursued. That one inner voice made all the difference. All right. Okay. So Women in Data Science is one of the forum, or I would say a platform which provides women opportunities in data science. So Ankita also followed this thing, and there are many Ankitas who have been benefited with this platform. Now, there's a data scientist who is actively pursuing the cause of bringing women into data science, and I'm really inspired by this lady. She is Margot Greteson, and she was the former director of Institute of Computational and Mathematics Engineering, ICME, and she herself served for decades as a data scientist. And I went through a YouTube video. I will provide the link, and you can also go and see how views and how enlightening and visionary they are. And she has now totally devoted this platform and gives various kind of courses, podcasts, wherein you can learn data science. You can get mentors. You can get a good guidance on how to really start your career in data science, because they are professionals and they have years and years of experiences, and you can connect, network with great people in the industry. You cannot go in isolation in data science. Networking is really very important, and this is where you get it. So Ankita sent a few essays to Margot Greteson, and she's really, really very fascinated. She offers her post-graduation, and there she is in Silicon Valley, working great in data science. Okay. So there's another thing which I want to tell you is DS4A Women Summit. That means Data Science for All Women Summit. So they have taken an initiative wherein aspiring data scientists, they can connect with career opportunities. Now, I will tell you the pros and cons of it. The pro is that you get opportunity to connect with world-class mentors, network, and you get courses free of cost. But the downside is that you really have to have very good sound technical background, professional skills. At least you should be good with logical analytical ability, because what happens here is that they have started a course, 4-week course, and I mean 4-month course, yes. And I will walk you through their brochure, and it says that you have to complete a registration form, and after that there's a 1-hour test which would test you on your logical reasoning ability. How well are you with data? Can you work with it? The reasoning, that they want to understand whether you have that bug in you, that kira of data science you or not. So if they found it, you get access to their free course, okay, and you can just get certified from this very recognized body. So they offer technical training, mentorship, and exclusive opportunities so that you can get matched to the top tier employers, because they are also a part of this World Summit. So I'm just not connecting you to the local this thing, and I want you to connect with the global, because opportunities are everywhere. Do not just confine yourself with something here and there. Just be a part of these global summits. You never know the opportunity knocking your door knocking next door, right? Okay. Next is I would like to talk about mentors. So mentors are really important because they guide you, walk you through, because they have taken the path, they know what it is, how it is, and they can tell you really as to what road to take, what path not to take, what are the challenges, and how you can surpass them. So that is really important. So the mentors you can find from Point 72 to Sigma. You've got British Telecom, Marshall Wace, Social Science Research Council, and Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. So, and these mentors are coming from various walks of life. They are specializing in, marketing. You can say insurance. It is NGO. It is telecom. It is Two Sigma. Technology. So you're getting various hands-on experience working with various professional experts in their respective domains, working in data science, and how you can apply data science concepts to that respective field. Okay, be it healthcare, telecom, NGO, or any domain you are working, you're specializing in. So they welcome various people from various domains also. Okay. Now I just had a question, and that is why I made this slide. Why is it so important for women to enter into data science field? Why am I emphasizing so much on this? Because data is the new oil, as Anil Ambani, Anil Ambani's Mukesh Ambani said, right? Okay, I just forgot his name. So Mukesh Ambani said, data is the new oil and it became a new currency now. So when you're having this data, what would you do with this data? This world will be moved by this data. And if you have the skills to make use of this data, you're valued in an organization. All right. And this will be really respectable profession for the years to come. And if you find yourself in some position of data scientist or data analyst in some good organization, I think life would be very smooth later on. And you would be in the top-notch decision-making process. You would be aiding decisions in an organization. You would be able to make a difference, in most of the people's life. So what really matters is your ability to take decisions. And what I feel is that women have the natural ability to make decisions. Now, again, this is not a bias, this thing. We all have experienced this thing at our home with ourselves, and also life teaches this thing that women make decision not through so much of, hustle, but she takes decision which is really based, I would say, yes, intuition, but that's right. Okay, so and that's simple, and that's in tune with nature, that is in sync, and that happens, and that's good. So let the world benefit with the woman's power. I will say that since you have data and you are analyzing the data, it would not be based on intuition, but it would be backed with your intuition, with the double intensity and power, making the entire impact on the organization and the world itself. So yes, women have the power to change the way things are really functioning and really happening these days. They would not only consider one aspect, but they would consider multiple perspective, multiple aspects before taking a decision. So let the world, I would say, benefit with this power of women and their ability to make decisions. Okay, so with this, I would really come up with an end of this video and say that if you have any questions or any suggestion, any comments, anything you want to share about your own journey, do send it to me. I will share it here with all my audience, and we would be really excited to know more about you if you are a data scientist, and how do you really really, struggled and came with flying colors, or you're still struggling with that, we would also love to know that. So you will be an example. And we're always looking, I'm always looking for people who have really made it into that. So write to me on my email. The details are there, or write on my Instagram. It is Machine Mantra. And I hope you've learned something new here. And I would also, let me walk you through their site so that you would also understand what does that really mean. Okay. So just bear with me. I would go in and share something good with you. All right. So this is their site, as you can see, that is Women in Data Science. And you can always go and subscribe to their newsletter. Here, sign up for their newsletters. And once you subscribe, you would be in touch with all the latest happening. You can go and see their blogs, their webinars, the videos, how do you participate, and there are a lot of abundant opportunities. Also, I would like to show you this. This is the data science for all I was talking about. So you can apply here. It is open right now, this course. Take an exam if you really think you're worth it, and you can at least attempt this exam for 1 hour. And just go to their brochure. They have written everything in detail here. I will provide these links, nothing to worry about. But yes, they offer an opportunity wherein, because they do not believe in that talent is restricted in few geographical zones, but they're looking across talented women all across the globe. So you might be the next one, right? Who knows? So yes, and I am really looking forward for your good feedback, suggestions, and I will be coming with more interesting videos and some good discussions on Tech Talks with Priyanka. And stay tuned for more upcoming videos like this. And thank you again. Thank you for the love and support. Thank you.